they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.
Hey guys, I'm Erin Bull, and today I want to talk to you about some free things that we can do to contribute to our community, to help improve and have a positive impact on our community. First and foremost, respect is free. Respect is free. I think that too often, we as black people are disrespected by others in society, and we also contribute to that. We are disrespectful to ourselves. So, we can be respectful to one another, treat each other like human beings, especially because, despite our individual circumstances and situations, collectively, we're in the same boat. We may be in different stages of life, different levels of life, but we in the same boat. It's just, different levels of the ship, but it's the same boat. Just we all have to figure out what we can do. There is something that everybody can do to contribute. If you are good at resume writing or critiquing, offer that. If you are a computer whiz and, maybe you live in an area where maybe there's some seniors or something like that need to access social media to keep in touch with the grandkids or whatever, help set that up. Help the young folks understand how to use social media properly, how to fill out job applications and things like that. You have to be creative, but we are black. We've always been creative. We didn't make it this far through lack of creativity. But nevertheless, the point is, don't be discouraged. Don't think that you don't matter. Every individual in our black community matters. And when we start treating each other like we matter, we'll have a better situation. We'll be in a better situation. We have to come together. We have to start pooling our resources, advertising each other, promoting each other, putting us as a people first. Everybody else does it. You know what I mean? And that's our downfall, is that, we kind of try and fit in with everybody else. No, we are black. We are the exceptional people. And, that man that you arguing with, or that black woman that you arguing with, she is an exceptional woman. He is an exceptional man. It costs nothing at all to respect that black man or that black woman walking past your door. You can say good morning to them. Good afternoon. How you doing? What's up? Be safe. Peace. Whatever. Also, just use whatever you have. Whatever your gift is, your talent, whatever you can do it. As every black person has something to contribute to the improvement of the black community. Don't feel like just because you don't have a lot of money or that you going through stuff in your life that you can't be a positive impact in someone else's. Protect your brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? It costs nothing to look out for somebody. You know what I mean? If you know that there's, kids going to the bus stop every morning, just keep an eye on them. That's all you got to do. Keep an eye on them. We got to get out of this no snitching rule. Now, I'm not saying snitch to the police, but if you see something going on around you and, a violation taking place, tell the owner. Tell the owner and let them deal with it. I'm not a fan of the police. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a fan of the police. I don't think that they have clear or fair judgment when it comes to people of color. And more specifically to black people. So, no, I would never say talk to the police about nothing. That's just me. Something else that we can do that is free is we all use social media. We can promote positivity. If you look at, I don't know what your timeline looks like, but I know I see a lot of negativity on my timeline. And while you can't stop people from doing it, you can let it stop with you. When you see those videos and whatnot, stop hitting the thumbs up on it. Stop, sharing the negative videos. Promote positivity. Show good things that black people are doing, because nobody outside of us is really talking about the good things that black people are doing. So, we have to be self-promoters, Stop talking down on black people. Now, we are individuals, so there are some bad qualities about individuals. Leave it at that. But stop generalizing black men as being this or black women as being this in a negative light. Because they going to talk bad about us. We don't need to do it for ourselves. So, like I said, positivity is free. Positivity is free. If you look at my I Am Aaron Bull Facebook page, that's all I do. Promote positivity, inform, educate, put out the stories that may not make mainstream. That's just, how I operate. And even on my personal Facebook page, I don't share any negativity. I share jokes and, enlightening things and, information and stuff like that. But I'm not sharing any negativity on my page. That's just my commitment. And if we as individuals, take that same stance, then, the overall outlook of the black community will change. And when you start to, whatever you look for, you're going to find. So if you start to seek out positivity and positive, bits of information and positive things to put out there, you'll find it. If you continue to search for the negative and all of that, you're going to find that too. Kindness, that's free. It doesn't cost anything to be kind to somebody. Y'all know the world we live in. Kindness is always needed. Kindness, compassion, companionship, beyond just the dating spectrum of, relationships. We don't have friendships anymore. Whatever your experience is, share that. Whether it is a testimony of your life, your struggles, your, situations that you've had to overcome, whether it is business experience or work experience or whatever, give some sort of guidance or advice. And sometimes conversation. Just be an ear. It costs nothing to be an ear. Because too often, as black people, we roam the world like we really alone. Nobody knows our struggle. Nobody understands our life, our situations. And, there are several of us that have been through similar situations, but we don't know it because we don't talk to each other. So, don't get discouraged that just because you don't have much, you can't do anything or can't be impactful or meaningful. Of course, you can always buy black. Support black businesses. Even with little to no money, there's something that you're going to spend money on. So take one of those transactions that you're going to do and put it into a black business. If you do buy black, promote that. Promote black. If you find a black business that provides a quality product, good, or service, say that. Word of mouth is the biggest promotion there is. And it'll definitely help that small business out, because I won't say 9 times out of 10, but a lot of small businesses have issues with marketing because it costs so much to put into marketing in their small business. They got to put all that back into the business. So get them some free promotions. If you have a negative interaction with the black business, tell the manager. Don't tell the world. I'm not saying except, subpar quality or subpar goods, services, or anything like that. But if you have an issue, take it to that owner instead of taking it to Yelp or Facebook or wherever you leave your reviews. Like for me, I'm in that situation. I don't have a lot of money to contribute to causes, but I use what I have to do what I can do. So, I have my YouTube channel where I try and, enrich, empower, inform, and enlighten my community through conversation. You know, I mean, until I can get to a point of, connecting with people where I can be a physical part of it, at least I can be a verbal part of the community or the conversation. That was my choice, because I didn't want to just sit back and see all of these things that we're going through and things that are being done to us, and even things that we are doing to ourselves, and just not do anything. So this was my way. Also, maybe your gift is baking or cooking. If you can afford to bake an extra dish and take it to the homeless shelter, especially if you bake desserts, break them down and package them and take them to your local food pantry that gives out the food boxes. I've had to eat out of those things. It ain't much in there, so if you have anything in your cabinet that you can contribute to the food pantries, do that. If you can just pick up an extra something, do that. If you are a writer and maybe somebody that needs a letter of recommendation, or some sort of formal letter or whatever, and that's your gift, use that. The moral of the story is, people, we can't keep making excuses. We have to make moves. We have to make changes, and we have to make do with what we have until we have more, and make do with that. I am definitely all about, self-promotion, self-care, us taking care of us, because I'm a firm believer, baby, ain't nobody else gonna take care of us but us. The powers that be are doing everything in their power to keep us as a permanent underclass. So if we want to climb out of that, we're going to have to come together. We are going to have to come together. Start pooling our resources. Start using every and anything that we have to promote, support, inform, enlighten, encourage, and empower our community. We have to develop a code of ethics. We have to start regarding each other as important. But I'm not going to keep y'all for too long. As always, thank you so much for your support. If you have any ideas of other free or low-cost things that we can do to contribute to improving and enriching our community, please let me know. Thank you for watching. I am Erin Bull. Have a great day.